Alright guys, let's take a quick look at Thorchain or RUNE on the channel once again. Now we haven't talked about RUNE or Thorchain since the 1st of April, guys. That means it was back down here on this candle. And yeah, we are higher than that point. It's one of the few cryptos that we talk about really lately that is higher at this point than, you know, where we last talked about it. However, you can see that we are really struggling with this, what is it, $1.41, $1.42 mark, basically. Now, we do have a weekly resistance here that has held us down, basically, since, well, back, 26th of February was the last time we were really above it, guys. We fell through it on the 27th, and we haven't been back above it really since, at least with a closing daily candle. Now, on a weekly time frame, we are actually looking pretty bullish here, guys. Look at this. This is 4 straight candles in a row, weekly candles, so that is nice to see. So I think we are starting to see momentum come back to RUNE. Now, if we go to their Twitter, guys, you can see that their node network is rebounding and stronger than ever, guys. And there's just a lot of news here on their X. You can go back, and I think that's really what is driving the price. Because RUNE is not dead, guys. I don't think RUNE is dead at all. And, you know, just go through this. I looked at this just briefly, and I saw some things like this TCY. There's something that's going to be launched here. But yeah, apparently this is going to be launched. I saw something about it. But anyways, guys, there's a lot of things going on with RUNE. It's just not dead, guys. And I think that's why we see the momentum like we do now. So I think if we seal basically a weekly candle over this dollar, let's say 42 mark, that is when we're going to see, you know, the next step for RUNE. So yeah, we do need to also clear $1.60 on a daily time frame here. And after that, I think, you know, we're probably going to go up pretty quickly, guys. Let's take a look at the RSI and the Stoke as well. I just want to see what's going on. Now, on the weekly time frame, it is coming up pretty fast. And on the RSI, it's just kind of sloping upwards, but just barely. Very low, though. So still looks okay on a weekly time frame. Let's take a look at the monthly time frame real quick. It's actually very low. So basically it's oversold. And then on the RSI, it's still very low. It's right in the middle, guys. So that actually looks pretty good. So monthly, weekly actually look great. Daily, just coming out of the overbought region. But it is pointed upwards here on the RSI. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be probably overbought shortly. Now, let's take a quick look at the lower time frames like the 4 hour. Now, the 4 hour is coming up pretty hard, as well as the RSI, but they're both right in neutral territory in the middle, so that is actually okay. The 1 hour time frame, yeah, it does want to come up as well. It just avoided being oversold, though. Now, the RSI is pointed heavily to the upside as well, but in neutral territory. Now, the 15-minute time frame, a little bit overbought here, but this is kind of an unreliable time frame, I would say, guys. So yeah, maybe in the really short term, we might see a small pullback, but most of these time frames actually look pretty good, guys. I can say, you know, RUNE is one of the better looking on the RSI and Stoke RSI from all the cryptos that I've been looking at lately. Now, I do want to take a look at the MACD, guys, and looking at this on a weekly time frame, you can see it's gone through its red period, basically, and it looks like it is going to get mega bullish here. It is actually very low. It's minus 0.88 and 0.919, so yeah, we're just starting to print that green candle here. Now, let's take a look to see how high it can go. I mean, this is really low, guys. I mean, it's not the lowest it's ever been, but hey, you know, this can run up to what? Here's 1.38. Wow, I don't never see anything on any other crypto this high. Here's 4.22. Wow, that is crazy, guys. That is really crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a 4.22 on any MACD that I've looked at recently. So yeah, you can go back to all my videos where I look at MACDs, guys, and yeah, that is This got a lot of room to run. So basically it can run up, what, like 5 points, we can call it. I don't know if we would call them points, but hey, I'm just going to call it points for now. But yeah, that's actually really, that's a lot. Now let's take a quick look at the volume here. Basically, once we get above, what is it, about $2.07, that would, basically take out this whole, node basically. And you can see the volume gets a lot smaller after that. Pretty much we will run up pretty fast until we get to about, what is this, about $4.70, let's say. Then you have a little bit bigger node, and that goes all the way to about, let's just say $5.60. And then the volume really, decreases, guys. So yeah, $2.07 is probably where it's going to get very, very bullish very quickly. Now let's take a quick look at the tokenomics here. Basically, there's 351 million circulating of Thorchain. Now, they do have a max supply of 500 million. That is pretty good. That's very low, guys. 425 million has been created. And yeah, guys, the all-time high was almost at $21. It's a 93% discount right now. Now, I have said recently that if it's like 95, 98%, discount, anything like this, that is probably not going to make its all-time high. Well, RUNE could be the exception, guys. I do think RUNE has a good chance if they avoid the bankruptcy. I think what they'll do is probably give them some of this, total supply. I mean, hey, they could probably give them the whole rest of the, max supply, and that would cover their loss. I think it's like $200 million is owed right now to creditors. So yeah, at this price point, what's circulating, and minus that from 500 million, and you pretty much have the 200 million covered. I didn't do the math, but my mental math tells me that I think that covers it, or at least close enough, probably. If I were them, I'd rather get paid and take a chance on Thorchain and make money with this. Now, let's see what happens. There's no guarantee. But yeah, I do believe this is one of the few that has a chance to run all the way back to its all-time high. Now, taking a quick look at Bitcoin again, this was actually a red candle a little bit earlier today after I made my video, on Casper Network. Check that out if you haven't seen it. But now it's a green candle, a bullish engulfing candle once again. So it's been crazy with the volatility, guys. It's trying to break through $95,134 here. And yeah, let's see what happens. Now, the CME futures is at 95,635 at the moment. The Ethereum candle is a little bit doji, but it is still making, some higher lows. Basically, it is keeping this trend line. We are still above this Fibonacci. We're right below $1,800 though. I think when I made the video a little bit earlier, we were just above it. So I think we're about $5 or $6 lower now. But yeah, we do need to take out 1854 here. Now, the total market cap is fighting basically with this 1.04 trillion mark. Was, I think, 1.05 earlier today. So anyways, yeah, we are right on that. Now, the dominance, guys, is also fighting this cycle high. You can see we had this cycle high over here in February. And okay, last week was also a cycle high, we can say, but I'm just looking at this from a couple months ago. I'm not counting this candle really just yet. Now, let's see if we can stay under this. But yeah, we do have 6 days and 5 hours on this candle still. Now, dollar index, it is weakening, and we're at 98.92 with the dollar, guys. So yeah, a weaker dollar, it means a stronger Bitcoin for us. So that means stronger crypto in general. Now, the liquidation heat map, guys, it is coming up slightly. We do have 280 million wrecked at the moment in the last 24 hours, mostly long. So be careful, guys, if you're using leverage. We are at a 54 today. It's neutral. Yesterday was a 61. We are at an 18 on the altcoin season index. Let me refresh this just real quick. Okay, it's still an 18, and it's still Bitcoin season, but I think it's not going to be Bitcoin season much longer, guys. Now, bull market peak indicators still, again, broken record, 0 from 30, hold 100%. The Pi Cycle Top indicator, guys, this is the best indicator in my opinion. I can zoom in all day, and yeah, it does look like it's starting to maybe think about curving to the upside. Now, tomorrow we do have some HPI numbers. That's not too important. We do have consumer confidence though, and the job openings from JOLTS here. So I think this is probably the most important pieces of information tomorrow. Now, the Fed Watch tool said it's a 91% chance that we're not getting a cut. So keep in mind, guys, there are some economic data that are coming out this week. For example, PCE on Wednesday, and on Friday we have non-farm payrolls, guys. That will play a big role in the chances, whether it remains this way or whether it swings the other way. If we get good, there's a possibility that this, will show that we get a cut. So we just have to see. Now, looking at crypto bubbles, it does look pretty good today. I know Virtual and some of these others are up more than RUNE, guys. But I was just looking at the chart of RUNE, and yeah, I can say it looks good. So I wanted to cover it again. I just did a Virtual video a couple days ago, guys. So check that out if you haven't looked at it. But yeah, I did also a Pengu and Tau video recently as well. And yeah, guys, I look forward to bringing you the best videos and technical analysis that I can. And yeah, now also, guys, if you want to stake your RUNE, go to Coinondo. I know I was doing a Casper video earlier, but just go to earn basically. So I just click this. Let's see if it will cooperate. Let's type in RUNE real quick and I will show you the deals. There might not be that many places. There's only 4 places, yeah. So basically you can put it in Gate, which is lending, it's not savings. So basically guaranteed is in Bybit, and we all know what happened in Bybit. But I have Bybit personally. I do have my RUNE there. It is being staked for 0.8%. So hey, that's all I get for now. It doesn't matter. As long as I have my RUNE, I think I'm okay. Anyways, like I said, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends, guys. And look at some of the deals I have in the description down below. And yeah, if you like those exchanges, do your homework first, guys. But that's the ones that I have a partnership right now. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.